From the Decatur Hall Gym at Oratory Prep, we bring you a crosstown matchup as the Oratory Prep Rams take on the Summit Hilltoppers. It may be cold and icy outside, but the Rams are scorching hot, winners of their past 3 straight. And a pleasant good evening to you all. Michael Massera and Matt Dion, happy to be with you on a Thursday night for what may well be the most electric game of the season so far. I don't know about you, Matt, but when I think of crosstown rivalries, my mind goes to Mets, Yankees, Cubs, White Sox, and Oratory Summit. No matter the position these two teams are in, the games are always loud and they are always fierce.
Yeah, Mike, no doubt about that. Both of these teams are in a very different position going into this matchup. The Rams are winners of their past 3 games, defeating Cranford a week ago today here at home, keeping them undefeated at their home court, before taking a road trip to Ridge and Rahway, where they won both and won big at Rahway.
On the Summit side of things, they are looking for a bounce back of their own after being held to just 27 points against Union in their last game. Coach Tim Simo trying to get his boys to stay focused despite the 4-7 record. However, one of those wins came a month ago against Oratory in an absolute thriller that I'm sure we both remember very well. The Rams were up big at the half, blew their lead, and ended up failing in double overtime. However, the issues that plagued the Rams a month ago are well into the rearview mirror.
100%, Mike. I mean, when you look at what this team was a month ago, they were almost unrecognizable with so many issues on both sides of the ball. Offensively, guys like Connor Lee and Marcus Johnson had not been right, and defensively, many blunders were made in those games and cost them wins. But now, those issues have been resolved, and it's led to huge wins against Pingree and Hillsborough on their home court.
Speaking of home court, and knock on wood, the Rams remain undefeated at home, which is especially big for them considering that 7 out of their last 9 games on their schedule take place here at Decatur Hall. The team has been incredibly impressive in their turnaround so far, and nothing would make that turnaround more complete than sweet revenge against their crosstown rival. When we return, the most electric game of the season comes your way right here, plus a live performance of our nation's national anthem from OP student Bruno Pastor right here on the Oratory Prep YouTube channel.
fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, age, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated. Could subject to violated possession and may result in penalties being assessed against your team. Everyone is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this competition at a high level of good sportsmanship. Now, starting lineup for the listeners, the Summit Hilltoppers.
Apologize for that, technical difficulties, but we are here, we are underway. Only lost about 12 seconds as we go into this matchup. And that one is well over the basket. John Baker, out of bounds, Rams ball. Starting 5 for your Rams, number 11, Marcus Johnson, number 1, Connor Lee, number 2, Archie Mueller, number 13, Ryan Fay, and number 4, Michael Dragone. So now it's Johnson, who actually I just learned isn't a junior. He told me he was junior at one point, and I've been calling him junior. There's a drive. That one swatted away by Baker. So now number 11, Thatcher Rush. Rush. Now down to number 2. Now 32. Good move to get the bucket. Camera situation should be figured out. Apologize for that one, folks. Packed house. Both student sections filled to the brim.
You can definitely feel the energy here tonight.
Now it's Lee. Working around his defender, Johnson. Johnson over to Fay. Team's best scorer. Now Dragone. He's threatening from beyond the arc. Losing it. It's a pandemonium. Who came up with it? That'll be Summit ball. Absolutely deafening being in here tonight. It is just so loud, and we're sandwiched right in the middle of both student sections. Rams ball. Archie Mueller taking it inbounds, the sophomore. Worked through a lot of his issues in the first part of the season. I think Summit's chosen him as the scream guy tonight, Matt.
For sure.
Oh, what a move. And he's fouled.
Summit draws first blood, but Oratory has a chance to tie the lead with free throws right now.
And free throws, if you remember at the beginning of the season, Matthew, was something that the team struggled with at Del Barton. They missed a large percentage of them, and that was really what cost them that win.
Sure is. Hopefully tonight Oratory can knock a couple down.
Archie misses both. It'll be Summit with the ball, number 15, Lucas Kubek. Rams trying to do their best to suffocate defenses. That's what they've been trying to do all year. Now 32, Teddy Mixon. Now a little fadeaway. That one goes. 4-point lead for Summit. And everything about the Rams offensively coming out firing hasn't seemed to be that way so far. Now Dragone. Off the rim. Fay with the rebound. He's been good at getting those. That pass is going to be a Summit turnover. So the Rams get the rebound, but unable to make anything work with it. Beautiful pass, great move. And now a 6-point lead as the Rams haven't been able to score yet.
Great stretch for Summit here as Oratory tries to respond with some points of their own.
Dragone. Rams need to put some points on the board. Johnson with a drive and no foul. All the way down court to Kaplan. Kaplan can't get that one. Baker with the rebound. That one's good. Timeout Oratory. Summit comes pouring off the bench. A fiery start for the Hilltoppers. 8-0 your score just 2 minutes into this matchup.
Sure is, Mike. And Summit scored all of their points in the paint. Haven't scored any from the perimeter. So Oratory is definitely talking about tightening up that defense.
100%.
Below the rim.
I agree with you, Matt. I mean, that was just an absolutely weak way to come out. You have your entire student section here. I mean, it's filled to the brim. There's kids standing over there, and they haven't been able to really capture that energy. And that thing about the home court advantage, they've had student sections packed. The only thing they haven't had is the other side of the student section also being packed. So this, at times, might not even feel like a home game. So the Rams really need to just focus up. They've been terrible on the road this year. They can't lose that streak now, and they can't get swept by their rival. We got a whistle. I don't know what the call is here. Just talking to John Baker of Summit. Some chirping. Issue seems to be resolved. Are we good now?
Archie with the ball, with the shot at the top of the key.
That one way off. Now it's Ryan Fay. Out to Lee. Lee driving. Finally some points.
Finally found a crack in some defense right there as Connor Lee gets the layup to cut the lead to 6.
Matt Kaplan defended by Archie. Rams are really going to need to focus up defensively if they want a shot at closing this deficit that they've found themselves in so early. That's a rush now. Quebec trying to work around Mueller. Back to Kaplan. Summit moving the ball around. Very patient so far. Now Quebec. Now Mixon. Now Baker. Defended by the recently subbed in Will Koska. That one wide, almost gone away. I'll tell you what, Summit's really taking their time here, trying to be smart with the shot that they take. Now Baker. Now Rush, driving. Can't finish. Baker with a rebound. Bouncing away, and it's Koska with it. Took them about 2 minutes, but they come away with the ball and no points. Now Koska in the corner. Over to Fay. Johnson bobbled it, almost lost it. Now it's Lee. Lee to Koska. Koska for 3. Bang! A huge 3, and we have a 2-point game and a boost of confidence for the young Will Koska.
Brought the rowdy spirit right back. The student section is going crazy as the lead is cut to 3.
That is as big a shot as they could get at that moment. That one won't go. Baker with a rebound. Baker's triple covered, bouncing away. Summit gets it before it goes out of bounds. So this possession isn't quite over yet.
Will Koska on both sides of the ball there made a defensive save.
Baker! That one goes. Good response by the Hilltoppers. Just under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Fay falling, now Johnson, now Lee. Lee, an elite shooter for this team. Now the sophomore, back to Lee. Lee finishes. Another 2 points, Rams trying to claw back. Now a Summit drive. That one goes away. Baker gathers at half court. Guarded by Koska. Johnson gets a hand in, but Summit recovers. Now a layup. That is no good. Tipped over. Summit still has the ball. Now a 3. No good. Archie. And it's Rams ball.
That was the first three-pointer that Summit attempted. But no good as Oratory inbounds the ball.
Archie will take it. Give it to Johnson. 10-7 is your score. A 3 ties it and resets the Rams after their ice-cold start. So now it's Lee. Less than a minute to go. Now Johnson, now Fay. Tapped away, Fay jumping on it, squirts away, and it's going to be Summit with the steal. Now the recently subbed in Perkins, smacked by Lee, bouncing, Fay gets it. Fay, there you go. Way to make a statement, and it's a 1-point game. (10-9), Summit will take their time. They want to get the last shot off. Quebec, guarded by Fay. They're going to have to put it up eventually. Oh my goodness. What a shot by Matt Kaplan at the buzzer in the first quarter, and Summit comes out of it with a 4-point lead.
Oratory trying to crawl their way back. They did a pretty good job, but Summit responds with that three-pointer.
Just absolutely horrendous start for the Rams. And now for the first time all game, I can actually hear myself think. And you're just in awe. I mean, that felt like a short quarter despite Summit holding the ball for 2 minutes almost down the court at one point. So if the Rams are going to want to ultimately bounce back, they need to do the same. They need to take their time and be smart with the shots they're taking. Teams retake the court. Michael Macera and Matt Dion on the call here. On what the Rams need is a blazing hot second quarter. Last time they played Summit, they had a sizable lead going into the half. You don't want the reverse to occur tonight, especially on your home court. But regardless, here we go. Fresh quarter. Kaplan reaching deep in his bag. Not deep enough, but he gets the rebound. Now Fay comes away with it. Here we go, Fay. Beautiful shot by Ryan Fay. Rams right back to a 2-point deficit.
Rams sure have tightened their defense in the paint.
I mean, it's a small sample size, just that 30-second sequence, but it makes all the difference. It shows you just how that one doesn't go. With the rebound and another 2 points. But what I was going to say is how easy it is for Coach Doherty to find the issues with this team and how easy he can zero in and fix these things and how easy this Ram squad can adapt. As Fay goes for three. Boom! Ryan Fay saving the day for the Rams again, closing the deficit. Only thing they're missing now is a go-ahead shot. Now Perkins. Back to Kaplan. Kaplan pressed hard by Archie. Driving, there's a foul, and there's a Rams ball. Ref imploring the subs to get off the court.
One thing I want to mention, Summit does have a height advantage here, which is shown early in the rebounds. Oratory struggling to catch the ball off the shot.
So now Lee, apologize for those technical difficulties in the first quarter, folks. Now Lee with a shot of his own. That one goes in. Rams have their first lead of the game. Connor Lee.
Like you mentioned, Doherty definitely crinkled out the wrinkles, and the Rams are showing their strengths in this second quarter.
Now number 11, Thatcher Rush for Summit. Rushing. And we got a whistle. There's a foul. Foul looks like it's on Eric. Bit of banter between the two student sections. Long pass. Lee tried to get a hand in there, but coming away with it is Mixon. Now it's Kaplan. Him in his multicolored shoes. Now a drive. Way out to the corner. Off the rim. Can't get the rebound. Now Kaplan. Wow. Summit responds and regains the lead. Now Fay driving. There you go. Timeout Summit. Sorry, referee time. Surprised there wasn't a foul called there. I thought for sure he had the N1. Referee calls timeout.
Sure looked like it.
Looks like we're going to get I guess he saw a spot in the court down there. I can't quite see over all the Summit students. Usually I can see into that spot, but.
Sure is a sea of white in those bleachers.
Oh,
over
yeah.
there.
And I got to give credit where credit is due. Summit showed up for their boys. Thatcher rush now. Chaos. Whistle blown and another foul. Coach Simo furious. Yelling at Thatcher rush. That's number 11 on your screen. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's a very personal chant there. I don't know if you folks at home heard it, but a personal dig at Coach Simo. And this is some of the rowdiest I've ever heard the Rowdies in a long time, I must say. And now a three from the corner. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. That one's shooting out of bounds, and it's Rams ball.
Oratory student section sure is emphasizing that air ball as Archie Mueller brings the ball up.
Yeah, I mean, that ball got nothing but air. Nothing. Now Dragon. Now Fay. Looking for a man, finds Archie. Now it's Archie coming in, spinning, back to Fay. Fay, stepping back. Off the rim, Johnson with a rebound. Now Archie. Now he can't get it to go. Dragon trying to get it, there's a foul, and there's a Rams possession.
Rams doing a better job at grabbing those rebounds, and with that comes extra shots that they can try to take.
Going down is Fay, no whistle. Bounce pass, Costco, get it on the roll. Such a fast-paced game. So many nuggets on my notes here, I can't get to them. Both teams moving so quick. Now Archie, now Costco at the corner. Didn't get a shot off, now Fay. Now Johnson. Off the rim. Rams multiple attempts at a three, couldn't get one to go, and will stay tied going into this Summit possession. That one's no good. Now Archie, oh, it's stolen right away. Archie's been making those kinds of mistakes all year, and it really shows there. Baker, that one's off the hands, and Oratory takes advantage. Now a one-arm pass to Fay. Fay, beautiful shot. Amazing work by Ryan Fay. He's been putting the team on his back all game.
He's had 3 or 4 fast breaks already, and they've all resulted in 2 points added to the score.
I'll tell you what, when you get the ball to him, you know you're going to get points. He only touched the ball one time in the third quarter against Summit the first time, and that's one of the main reasons why they lost that game. Now another three. That one goes. Summit retakes that lead. There's a timeout. Exactly 3 minutes on our game clock. And I just want to say, so far, great job by the Rams putting that terrible first quarter behind them and really taking back the lead multiple times, but really showing just that they look more alive coming into the second quarter.
Yeah, there sure is a lot more versatility on the court on both sides of the ball. They've tightened up the defense, and they've taken better shots. But one thing I would point out, the passing, it's a little erratic so far. So I think Doherty might mention that in this timeout, and hopefully the Rams can take the lead with 3 minutes left.
One thing I do want to say is I cannot count on one hand how many times you've seen this team go in to halftime looking not very good and coming out looking refined. Coach Doherty is such a great coach in the way that he can get his team to mentally reset, and it shows on the court.
Sure does.
3 minutes left. Who's raining down on Archie Mueller, the sophomore. Johnson. Back to Archie. Archie. Now Lee. Lee thinking about it. Now Koska. Now Lee. Lee, a great shooter from beyond the arc. Hasn't gotten the chance to really show tonight. Now Koska at the corner. Splash! Will Koska! What a shot! And the Rams have the lead yet again.
He loves that corner.
Oh, yeah, baby. Now a bounce pass. Baker. And one. Both teams cannot stop responding. Baker with a beautiful move. But I must say, a shot like that for a guy like Koska, who has always been a mental kind of athlete. I mean, I don't know if you saw it, but he screamed right in John Baker's face. He's not the type of athlete to ever showboat himself on the court or on the field. He is a baseball player.
For sure.
So to see that does wonders for his confidence. That one goes, and within one possession, Summit puts big points on the board.
Each three Will makes brings a little bit of more confidence to his play style.
Definitely, definitely. Bounce pass, deflecting off of Lucas Kubek. Summit with the turnover. Bit of scoreboard trouble. 24-22 is your score. Summit has the lead. Koska.
Whoa.
Whistle blown. Whoa.
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 Unnecessary push there by number 24, John Baker.
That is a Bush League move by John Baker.
Rowdies want the technical.
I mean, you just can't do that. We all saw it clear as day. Even Summit student section's pretty quiet. That's blatant.
Mr. Gifts, our athletic director, standing on the court there, making sure nothing goes down, as this is a heated rivalry. '24 getting subbed out. Rowdies sure are happy at that substitution.
Still, no matter what position these teams are in, I'll say it again, so fierce. That's a wide shot and a terrible air ball.
That was deep.
I didn't think I'd see a shot like that on the court.
It's very unnecessary three there.
See that from those boys in Brooklyn.
Oratory's done a great job at drawing fouls as they go to the basket, as Archie is shooting 2 free throws. He has a chance to tie the game as the first one falls.
Indeed it does. So now Archie again. Misses the second one. Summit maintains a 1-point lead. Minute 20 to go in this second quarter. Now a step back. Off the rim. Who's got it? Rams ball.
And again, I think that was an unnecessary three there. They could have slowed down the ball, looked for the open man, but a step back three, I really don't think that was the play there.
Not at all. Especially when a 2 gives you the lead. You get the foul, you can maintain a 2-point lead.
For sure, I think Summit's being a little too greedy in this second quarter.
Fay from under the net. There you go. Ryan Fay's been doing it all night, and he keeps doing it. Less than a minute to go. Summit want to take as much time as they can. They've been doing a good job at that. And we got a whistle. I don't know what's going on here. It's a foul on Quebec.
Yeah.
Baker's coming up. Is he coming back in? No, he's not. He has to wait. Lucas Quebec at the line. That one doesn't go. Only 1 point separating these two teams. Very similar to what we saw in the third and fourth quarter after the Rams had blown their lead the first time around at Summit. That one goes.
All
Summit
tied up here in the second quarter.
So now a tie game. Mueller. Now Fay from way outside. No good. And there's the whistle. Summit ball. Legend Perkins will come back in for Lucas Quebec, who's played pretty much the entirety of this game. So now Thatcher Rush. Over to Kaplan. Rush and Kaplan. Will Koska gets a hand in there. That's out of bounds.
Great defense there by Will Koska. He sure is showing aggression on both sides of the ball.
In the past two games, all I've heard coming out of the games is we did play well, but Will had a great game, and he has just been gaining so much confidence, even in his senior year. Played a bit last year, but knew he's going to be getting that big role this year. Someone needs a shot. That one misses. Will to Archie. Archie won't get a shot off before the buzzer, and we go to halftime with a 26-26 tie here at Oratory Prep. Rams came out ice cold, managed to battle back, and we already have an instant classic brewing here at Tagata Hall. Now we're going to go to break. Michael Massera and Matthew Dion, we will be right back here with all the action on the Oratory Prep YouTube channel. Welcome back to Oratory Prep versus Summit. The loudest I've ever heard this gym. Michael Massera and Matthew Dion back. We have a tie game going into the third quarter and an absolutely epic instant classic brewing here at Tagata Hall. And there they go with the W Rejects chants already. I can't believe it. Now Archie. Over to Lee. Lee back to Archie. Archie. Now Koska back in his corner. Gives it to Faye. Faye was definitely out of bounds. I could tell. It's going to be Matt Kaplan taking it inbounds. To Lucas Kubek. Over to Kaplan, back to Kubek. Now a bounce pass and a drive and right into Koska.
Great defense there by Will Koska down the paint.
Thought he had Baker, instead he had Koska. Now Archie for three. No good. Faye shooting up trying to get the rebound, but it'll be Summit with it. Thatcher taking his time. Now Thatcher, fade away. That seemed like a rushed shot, not a smart shot. Now it's Johnson, back to Lee. Lee relatively quiet tonight. Now Johnson, all the way to Koska. Now Lee again. This time he's driving. This time,
in and out.
Just, in and out is right. Minute and a half in, no scoring so far, at least in the third quarter. Now shovel pass to Kaplan. So moving the ball around, that's right to Connor Lee. Now Faye, Ryan Faye, rolling, and he gets the two. Rolled right into the cameraman for Summit there. Great example of how he puts his body on the line for this team.
Good move there by number 15.
Lucas Kubek got around his defender, and not an easy defender to get around, Will Koska. So now Archie. We're still tied here. What a back and forth this game has been. Doesn't pass out to Koska, seemed wide open. Archie driving, and he's fouled.
Strong drive to the rim there by Archie Mueller. He had two hands going up with the ball, drew the foul. He has two shots.
Came in there hot for sure. I don't know what they're saying. See, I could pick up on a lot of these chants. That one, I couldn't.
No.
Which implies that it's not a good chant, probably.
For sure.
Oratory takes their second lead of the quarter, a 1-point lead, trying to make it two. That one won't go.
Whoa.
Oh! They're going to say it's Summit ball.
Controversy with number 24 again. Will Koska not happy about that call.
Now I'm getting flashbacks to the subpar officiating of the first Summit game. Listen, I know it's easy for me to sit here and say, oh yeah, the refs, they messed us up that game. But they really did, and it was prevalent, especially against Summit the first time.
Rams defense double teaming up the court.
There's another foul. What a game this has been so far.
Will Koska coming off the court due to the fouls. Mike Dragone subbing in for him.
Dragone's a guy who I'd like to see shoot more threes, to tell you the truth. He came out against Pingree, not afraid to shoot, and they went in practically every time. Now Mixon. Mixon. Bounce pass to Kaplan. Kaplan surveying. Now he's driving. He's tripped, and another foul on the Rams. This time it'll be on Archie. It'll be Lucas. Sorry, no, it'll be Matt Kaplan.
Oh,
wide pass out of bounds. That is.
Don't know who that was to. He threw that up to no one.
Looks like he accidentally pressed X on 2K or something. Just an absolute chuck to nobody. So now Archie and Johnson. Recently subbed in Dragone to Fay. Now Johnson from underneath. Dragone over to Fay. And it's blocked by Baker.
Fay got absolutely smothered as he went up with that. Oratory ball, though, so they have another chance at scoring.
Baker got two hands on the ball there. So now Archie inbounding it to Fay. Now Dragone. Dragone to Lee. Lee's driving. Now it's Fay from inside. And a beautiful two-point shot for Ryan Fay, who's had trouble missing those as of recent. Quebec. Good.
Almost the exact same shot on both sides of the court there by Mixon and Fay.
Really the story of this game outside of that cold first quarter for the Rams. Each team taking swings right after the other. Fay driving, scoring!
Can always count on Fay to make those layups as he drives into the paint.
He's had a tremendous game tonight. So now Mixon, working on Lee. Now Quebec. He's been a great scorer for Summit tonight. Now it's Kaplan. Kaplan passing to the corner. Now it's Kaplan losing his dribble, letting it roll right to Mixon. Now the recently subbed in Legend Perkins. Perkins losing his dribble, and he can't recover. Connor Lee with a takeaway. Now Lee with a drive. Can't go all the way.
Lee definitely drew the foul there.
Good job from Lee. Couldn't score, but he gets the foul.
Rams attacking the paint this third quarter. It almost seems like every shot has been a layup, trying to drive to the basket.
I know, it gets quiet, right? So quickly. 1 minute you're talking at the top of your lungs, the next minute it goes quiet. You're the only person they can hear. I've done that plenty of times. And it's just something special. It's those little things about high school basketball. You're not going to get that in college. You're not going to get that, certainly not in the NBA. But when the whole gym goes quiet.
Such a tight-knit environment here at the Oratory Gym. Can hear everyone's voice as Connor Lee takes his second free throw and drains it.
After the Del Barton game, they each had to take an immense amount of free throws, and it really shows how Coach Doherty, again, able to find the issue. I mean, that one's glaring, but it's just an example of the many things that they've put in the rearview mirror. So now Baker, he'll be fouled.
Really got aggressive.
Wait,
go ahead.
You go.
Really got aggressive there, trying to go up to the basket, but ended up traveling.
I thought he was fouled there, frankly.
He almost shoved his head into the Oratory defender.
Now it's Lee. Almost lost his dribble. Able to finish. 6-point lead now for the Rams. Summit starting to falter offensively, and the Rams starting to lock in defensively. It's a deadly call for Summit. Oh my goodness. Shoving Archie. Eric Devoncourt's going to come in for Archie. Devoncourt, a senior, a great role player on this team.
They could definitely use the size in the paint, especially guarding number 24. Definitely the tallest player on the court.
Now a drive from Kaplan out to the corner. Rush to Kubek. Kubek back to Kaplan. Now it's Baker. Finding Mixon. Mixon back to Kaplan.
Yeah.
And that'll be Rams ball. What did he call there? I couldn't see over the student section.
I think it was a travel.
Minute and 30 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Rams with probably their biggest lead of the night. Now Dragon over to Lee. Lee driving. Couldn't get it up. And it'll be Summit with the ball. I don't know what the call is there. Don't know if I agree with it.
Summit in the bonus, so they have a chance to score a couple points here.
It'll be Matt Kaplan at the line. I've done this long enough to know to lower my voice. Screams are no good. The first one goes. Riders are just going to have to scream louder, I guess. That one doesn't go. Kaplan gets the rebound, and the whistle's blown before the shot was off.
Kaplan back at the line for another chance to cut the lead. Rams couldn't hold on to that rebound there.
Kaplan nails another one.
Mike, as you were saying, it's so quiet you can almost hear a pin drop in this gym.
It's as crowded as I've seen it in years. Certainly showed tonight. Kaplan able to use his free throws to make it a 3-point game. You know what the Rams can use right now?
What's that, Mike?
A 3.
Sure can.
Now Devoncourt. Over to Fay. Fay driving, stepping back. Can't get it. Coming away with the rebound is Thatcher Rush. Rush. Pass to Kaplan. Kaplan can't get it to go, but gets it on the second attempt. 1-point game now. That 6-point lead we had about a minute ago has diminished.
Kaplan's on quite a heater right now. Seems like he's the only person scoring for Summit as there's 30 seconds on the clock.
So Dragon. Now Fay. Fay driving. And there's the whistle. It was a push on John Baker. They can't say sit down, shut up. That's our chant. We use that. Now Connor Lee from inside. In and out.
Summit sure to hold the ball here until time runs out.
They got the shot off at the buzzer in the first quarter to seal a 4-point lead. Trying to repeat that here in the third. Now a drive. No good. Rebounds up. Rebounds Dragon. Chucking. Not close at all. And the Rams, who had a 6-point lead at one point, are staring at a 1-point lead in the fourth quarter and another close game with the Hilltoppers.
Such an exciting game as the lead is close once again. It seems every quarter you don't know who's going to come on top, but the Rams holding a 1-point lead here as we go into the fourth.
Rams have been undefeated at home, and that win streak yet again is in jeopardy. We'll take a short pause, be right back here on the Oratory Prep YouTube channel. Here we go into the fourth quarter, a 1-point game, another thriller. Michael Massera and Matthew Dion here with you, taking you through all the action as the Rams look to advance to 10-5 and get revenge against their rival Hilltoppers. Lucas Kubek. Bounce pass to Baker. Now Kaplan. Baker from underneath. Can't get it. Dragone gets the rebound. He's been great at doing that all year. Such a great presence under the net. Now a drive.
Oh!
Rejected by Baker.
Big foul. As Mike Dragone goes to the line. He hasn't played that many minutes, but he sure had an impact on this game.
Oh, yeah. Definitely on both sides of the ball. Defensively, great. Offensively, or really on both sides, just amazing at getting rebounds. I mean, you want to talk about missing Brandon and not having that presence. It's just, I'm trying to find the right way to phrase this. Not disrespecting Brandon, but
Mike sure has stepped up into that role.
They've definitely all stepped up big time.
Yeah.
Dragone again. Can't get that one to go. It'll be a 2-point lead for the Rams. Now Kubek. Over to Kaplan. Now Kubek again. Pretty much the same crew we've seen for the Hilltoppers all quarter. Kaplan at the corner. Now Baker can't finish. Bobbling is the rebound, but it'll be the Rams coming away with it.
That's a big miss. He had a mismatch there with MJ guarding him. He just threw it way too hard off the glass.
Now Archie rejected again. Kaplan had some words there for the sophomore. Lots of chirping between these two teams now.
Not just in the Rowdies and their Summit student session, but also on the court. It's funny to see everyone's going at it.
Tensions are high.
Ooh, Faye was open there.
All the way to Koska. Now Ryan. Been the best player for the Rams tonight, but he gives it to Dragone. Archie again. Over to Koska in his corner. Now Johnson. Back to Archie. Rams moving it around. Archie.
Oh! Charged there by Ryan Faye. Definitely not what he wanted, but Summit takes the ball up the court.
I have to agree with the Hilltoppers there. You indeed cannot do that. Now Baker. Now the recently checked in Rush from the free throw line. Gets it. And we have a tie game yet again. Although the Rams have had a better season, it'll never be easy for them beating these Hilltoppers. MJ took his time, gets it to Koska. Koska dishing it to Dragon. Dragon. Now Johnson again. He's driving. Puts one up. Bouncing. Koska with another rebound. And somehow Kaplan comes away with it. Seems like he snatched it right out of Koska's
Sure
hands.
did. Summit slowing down the ball, excuse me.
Got to slow down the game. No matter how much time you have on the clock. Kaplan. Now Rush. Rush double coverage, fade away. Not a smart shot. Summit with the rebound. Timeout. Coach Simo. That wasn't a very good shot there.
No.
Double coverage, step back and a fadeaway, and we have an injured Hilltopper. Is he injured or is he just upset? He is injured. He's grabbing his calf.
That's Kaplan.
That's Kaplan down there. Hopping off the court.
It's a big loss for Summit. I think he scored there. He's their highest scorer, leading scorer tonight.
He's walking around and he's, I believe, signaling over the trainer. You hate to see injuries no matter what side it's on. Kaplan looks like he's walking it off. I got shushed there.
Summit coach shushed their student section there.
Trying to start a chant there.
That was hilarious.
1 second shy of 5 minutes on the clock. 37-37. Teams retaking the court after the timeout. Michael Massera, Matt Dion with you. 5 minutes left in this thriller.
Oh, good feed there.
Right off the bat, John Baker, another two. Summit retakes the lead. Now Archie. Fay again. And he's fouled. He's really put the Rams on his back in this matchup. I mean,
it's like every time he tries, it either goes in or he draws a foul. But either way, he always has a chance of scoring.
One of the most productive, forget basketball players, athletes I've seen in my high school tenure. Got a happy birthday chant coming from the Hilltoppers. I don't know whose birthday it is.
No idea.
I know Ryan is on the 28th. We discussed that today. I don't know whose birthday is it. Now we got a Gabagool chant.
Shout out Blake Duddy.
So now it'll be Quebec. Now Thatcher Rush. Working on the other 11. Dishes it to Kaplan. He's back in the game. He's driving. Can't score.
Oh.
But there's John Baker, another two for him. He's been a huge presence under the net. Summit now holding a 2-point lead. Ryan Fay with it again. Spinning around, now Lee. Lee to Koska. Koska couldn't get the shot off. Now it's Lee. Gets that one in.
Great feed by Will Koska there. He could have taken the three-pointer, but he decided to pass to Connor Lee, which resulted in a layup and 2 points for the Rams.
Great having a guy who, when he can't get the shot off, he can make something else happen. A beautiful feed right there. And Oratory tying the game yet again. Kaplan to Quebec. Quebec to Rush. And a bounce. Baker thought about it. Summit moving the ball around. They're doing a good job taking time with their possessions. And a three from Rush. Beautiful shot. Summit taking a 3-point lead as we go to another timeout. This one on the Rams.
If you leave anyone open like that, you better be certain that they're going to drain that three, and that's exactly why Doherty called the timeout, discussing their defense.
Just terrible. This late in the game, tie game, you leave him open like that? Not good. Not good at all. It's mistakes like that we saw at the beginning of the season that were presumably in the rearview mirror. Rams' next game is against, drawing a blank now. Oh, SPF on Saturday. We'll have all the coverage from that. That's a 1 o'clock start. Now it'll be Archie. Over to Johnson. Johnson driving, going all the way, and he finishes. He's a guy who's been quiet all night, but right there, he does something huge for the Rams and makes it a 1-point game. Every score at this point in the game is huge, and it's critical. Coach Simo discussing maybe lazy defense, that's what he believes, by the Summit team there. It's the other benefit about the gym going quiet is you can kind of listen in to the huddles on both sides. Koska, Fay, Lee, Johnson, Mueller take the court for the Rams. Quebec, Baker, Rush, Kaplan. Who didn't I say? Mixon for the Hilltoppers. The last Oratory versus Summit game for a lot of these seniors here. Mixon. No, that's Quebec. Now it's Mixon driving. Back to Quebec. Cooper Rush. That's not his name. Thatcher Rush. I said Cooper Rush.
Oh,
now
yeah.
Fay. Oh, yeah. No foul called. Oratory retaking the lead, and Ryan Fay is pumped up. Now Rush.
Oh, yeah, good defense by Will.
Yeah. Beautiful takeaway. Oh, no. Terrible takeaway. Summit can't take advantage.
Sigh of relief as that shot did not go in.
Oh. We're going to get a timeout. Yeah, no, that would have been awful if that goes in. Hilltoppers couldn't finish a timeout. The Rams take the lead thanks to a huge 2 scores from Ryan Fay, who's now hyping up the Rowdies.
Every basket the Rams score breathes new life into the Rowdy student section.
Oh, yeah. They are ready to explode. They are deprived for a win against Summit. Wonder if we'll see a court storming. I mean, I think we're owed a technical foul, are we not? Last time when Summit took the victory, they stormed the court. We were told that If we storm the court, it would be a technical foul, us well-behaving Rowdies.
Absolutely. Seems a little one-sided there, so.
Just a little, just a little. Rams, they don't just want their get back, they need it.
Sure do, especially after the Summit hockey or Summit Oratory hockey game that Summit just beat the Rams, and some drama went on, which we won't get into, but let's just say it rises the tensions of this game.
Like I said in the open, no rivalry quite like these two teams. 1 minute and 19 seconds. This is the game here, folks. Playoff atmosphere in January here at Tagata Hall. Here we go. Lee coming all the way around. Now it's Archie. Now Faye from way outside. Really asserting himself as the leader of the Rams here. He's been a godsend for them tonight.
Yeah, Oratory definitely taking their time, being really patient, draining the clock. Summit decides to foul, which is a smart play to stop the clock.
You need to be perfect when it comes to moving the ball. No turnovers, no boneheaded moves like we've seen them make in the past. A lot of mistakes, a lot of turnovers. You can't just be good here. You need to be perfect.
Absolutely. The Rams just trying to hold this ball right now, waste as much time as they can.
Case in point, that one almost got away from Johnson. Now it's Lee. Rams waiting for that perfect shot. Now Archie again, back to Faye. Ryan Faye.
Decides not to take the shot, to keep wasting time.
Smart decision.
Absolutely.
Very smart decision. You missed that, and he's fouled. Baker ran straight into him.
The Rams played that possession perfectly. Wasted almost 30 seconds on that clock as Ryan Faye gets fouled, and it's still the Rams' ball.
18 seconds on the clock, 1 point game. And we're going to get a timeout. Oratory using another timeout. Now the Rowdies shooing Baker and them off the court. The back and forth. This game between these two teams, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is personal for both sides. We're going to get warnings probably from both coaches. Head Rowdy Blake Duddy doing a great job at revving this crowd up, but also calming them down.
Absolutely.
Faye, the highest point scorer for the Rams tonight. They're going to definitely look to get him the ball if they want to get a shot off. Seal the win. And we're getting a... I don't know what's going on here. I think the police officer down there waiting for the end of this game for the situation.
For the Summit student session, I just want to put that out there. Rowdies are behaving well.
Drama beside, here's the game. Johnson. All the way out to Faye. Faye has it. 16 seconds, and he's fouled.
Oratory now in the bonus, so Ryan Faye has the opportunity to score a couple points.
Free throws are what got the Rams the win against Pingree. Faye took the lead with that clutch layup. Connor Lee, a couple of free throws, got them the win. Good that they've sharpened up their free throw shooting. And if there's one guy you want at the line in this situation, it is Ryan Faye.
100%.
He's by far the best free throw shooter on this team. And it's funny, Philadelphia sports fan, guy loves Joel Embiid, one of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. We're stopped here. I don't know what's quite the holdup.
I think they might be counting fouls, making sure
I see.
no Summit players fouled out already. Just double checking. Always be sure. It's always good to be sure rather than doubtful. So.
Chance for the coaches to talk to their guys yet again. Coach Simo talking to the refs. So now Faye at the line. No good. Misses the first one. And now the intensity really can be felt. Got it. 2-point game, timeout Summit.
Summit ball, though. Also Summit timeout. They're definitely going over what play they're going to run. And, Mike, do you think they're just going to go for a 2, or do you think they're going to shoot a 3 to seal the game?
Those are choices, and certainly you miss that 3, game's over. You go for the 2, even if you don't get it, you get the foul, a chance to tie it. I believe it would be unwise for Summit to shoot that 3, especially with the way they've been shooting beyond the arc. Very streaky tonight, so I don't believe it's worth it.
Well said.
Both teams taking one last chance to discuss with their guys. 46-44 your score, 16 seconds on the clock in this rivalry game. Michael Macera and Matthew Dion with you. And I don't know about you, Matt, but my heart is beating out of my chest right now.
I think everyone in this gym is nervous, Oratory and Summit. Uncertainty of this game is bringing a lot of nervousness to the crowd.
It'll be Rush. That's Thatcher Rush. Now bounce pass. Kaplan. Here we go.
Yeah.
He's fouled.
Smart.
Faye was really frustrated. He couldn't nail that first free throw. Big difference between 47-44 and 46-44. At that point, a 3 would only tie it for you. Of course, it would lead to overtime.
Summit not in the bonus yet, so it's on the court, the foul.
And another one.
Lee's going to foul again. On the court as well, close to the bonus.
Kaplan again. Fouled again. Faye drilling into his crew now, no fouls.
With each foul, a couple seconds go off the clock, so they've lost, I think, 7 seconds just on this possession. With a timeout called. Both teams going to talk over strategy.
It's tricky here, 9 seconds. See, with the first game, someone kind of came away with it within the last 3 or 4 minutes. This game coming down right to the wire. They haven't had a game this close all season, outside of Pingree, of course.
And somehow the Summit Oratory game always finds its way to the last couple seconds in the fourth quarter. It's honestly a tradition at this point.
Here we go. Connor Lee implores the Rowdies to get loud. Game right here, folks. Here we go, Kaplan. Kaplan putting it up. It's good. And we have a tie game with 2 seconds left.
The clock says 0 seconds.
You got that up with 2 seconds. It was 2 seconds.
For sure.
I saw.
Definitely going to need to fix the timing there. I see them working on it right now. Oratory calling for 2 seconds on the clock.
Barring the fact that a heave will go in, it'll likely go to overtime again, and the Rams find themselves in the same situation.
Oratory not getting the 2 seconds that they want. I see the referee saying they're only going to grant 1 second as the Rowdies are cheering for 2 seconds. But 1 second, I mean, it's just going to be a quick pass, and you just got to get the shot off. I don't know what else you can do. Summit obviously cannot foul on this possession.
That would be.
So I'm expecting they're just going to let Oratory shoot.
Oratory, no timeouts left. Still 1 second on the clock. I don't know if they're changing it to 2. Hilltoppers get that big shot. So B. Johnson scanning. Absolute baseball pass. And there's a whistle. Summit student section getting worked up. Is it Hilltopper ball?
I don't know what the call is here.
Oh my goodness, it's Hilltopper ball.
Somehow it's Hilltopper's ball. With 1 second left.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened there, folks, I'll be honest. I don't think anybody really does. Now a chance. The 3. No good. Completely missed. And we'll go to overtime. Deja vu for the Rams as they take their rival Hilltoppers to overtime yet again. We'll take a quick pause and be right back with all the OT action here on the Oratory Prep YouTube channel. Michael, Sarah, and Matt Dion joining you 4 minutes on the clock for overtime. We have an explanation for why that was Hilltopper ball. Marcus Johnson's heave hit one of the blue curtain things. Oh, that one blue curtain up in the middle. You can't see it on the camera, but if you've ever been to Decatur Hall, you know the curtain in the middle. It barely skimmed that, which the referees call out of bounds, making it Summit ball. The 3 was missed, so it doesn't matter. Drago taking the tip. Flung, and it's going to be Kaplan with it. Here we go. Kaplan signaling to Baker. Now Rush. Rush to Perkins. Perkins to Kaplan. Taking their time are the Hilltoppers. Now at the corner is Baker. Bounce pass. Rush recovers. Almost out of bounds there. Rush spinning. Scoring. Officials timeout. Thatcher Rush gets the first 2 points for the Hilltoppers. And the official shushing the Summit student section. Scoreboard still hasn't been updated. Certainly 2 points there for the Hilltoppers. Officials having a discussion. .48-46 is your score. Summit with the lead. Confirmed by the officials. Now the Rams with a chance in overtime. Boos raining on Mueller. Now Johnson back to Archie. Archie over to Ryan. Been the hero for the Rams tonight. Trying to finish off a great performance with a win. Now Dragon driving. Can't get it up off the bottom of the backboard.
Bad shot there by the Rams.
Kaplan will certainly take his time. Driving.
Good defense.
Pandemonium under the net, but the Rams come away with it. Now Lee, bounce pass, good feed, good shot, 2 points, and a tie game.
Signature Ryan Fay fast break layup.
Absolute seesaw of a game outside of that first quarter. Now Rush. Rolling away. Archie coming over. Almost a costly mistake there by Thatcher Rush. Now Quebec driving. Bounce pass, good feed to Baker. And there's John Baker. Another score for him. He's really killed the Rams in this outing. Now Johnson gets the foul. Minute 30 left. A chance, if these both go in, for another tie and maybe another double overtime. Would be the Rams' second time going to double overtime with this Hilltopper team. Johnson gets the first one.
Will Koska subbing for Mike Dragone.
And that's really a sign of trust. If you think back to a month ago, you did not see Koska in the fourth. You did not see him in either overtime because you know about the mental pressure that he goes through. Right here is a sign of development.
Yes.
Second one goes, another tie game.
Summit wasting time, dribbling up the court.
Quebec over to Rush. Rush, one arm pass to Baker. Koska got a hand in there. And there's a whistle and a foul.
It's tough because Will was already having foul trouble.
They're signaling Rams ball. It will be Rams ball. Oh no, it's Hilltopper ball.
Yeah,
foul. They signaled one way and they went back.
Foul on Will. Hilltopper ball.
Fay will plead his case. No good. It'll be Baker coming to the line.
As I mentioned, Will's got to watch his fouls. He's close to fouling out, which is why Doherty took him out.
Baker sinks the first one.
Obviously, Will's coming out.
There you go. Dragon coming back in. Also, Dragon is very good at getting rebounds, so you're not losing much despite the height difference. Baker trying to make it a 2-point game. Oh, good. Rams need a bucket. Faye from underneath. Putting it up. No good, but there's the foul. So now the Rams get their best free throw shooter at the line for 2 shots.
One of Faye's great abilities is drawing fouls. Whenever they need him, he always comes in clutch.
And also great at staying composed. He's never, and I mean never, shied away from a big moment. First one goes, a nice swish there. Now a 1-point game. And now we'll see Koska come back in. Here it is, Ryan Faye gets it!
Huge.
Elite from the line is Ryan Faye, and we have another tie game with less than a minute to go. Bounce pass, oh, it's Johnson with the takeaway, now Archie! And a foul, and 2 shots for the sophomore.
What a turnaround for the Rams. Having a chance to take the lead in this overtime quarter.
So many games have there been big steals off the Rams. They finally get a big steal of their own. There's one. And if you're Archie, you really want to stick it to that student section. They've been booing you all night. A chance to really stick your thumbs down at them. The second one, just as crucial as the first one.
Some of the most important free throws of Archie's life.
Good. Huge way to come through by Archie. The sophomore doing big things for the team, and we get another whistle.
Ref timeout. I think Connerly's finger might be bleeding a little bit.
It'll be Rush taking it inbounds, a 2-point game with 44 seconds. Stadium pulse at the max. Kubek to Kaplan. They're going to take their time. Now Kubek, no threes for the Rams. Kubek finding Kaplan. 20 seconds. And there's a timeout. Coach Simo basically at midcourt.
Almost had a 6-man on the court right there. Made sure his timeout was received by the refs.
Summit will burn another timeout. 16 seconds on the clock. 2 points. It's never easy with this team. Packed house.
Quiet house as of right now.
Oh, yeah, but wanting a win more than anything. Student section overflowed, and now if you look at the top right of your screen and see the massive amount of standing oratory students, that's our second student section. Not visible right now, but when we get back to our huddle view, you can see it. Really great to have that kind of level of support for this team, especially as they look to maintain their perfect record at home. You ready, Matt?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Rams as ready as they'll ever be. Another close one here at the Coliseum. Kaplan to Baker. Back to Kaplan. Rush. Now Perkins. 10 seconds. They got to move. Baker. Now Kaplan driving. Putting it up. No good. No good.
Let's go.
Sweet revenge. The Rams taking it overtime. A final score of 54-52.
Rowdy's going crazy. Ryan Fay throwing up the L to the Summit student section.
What a win for the Rams. Revenge is a dish best served cold, and the Rams iced it there.
Sweet, sweet victory for the Oratory Rams. Long awaited.
Over a month later, they get their get back and send Summit home. Summit will exit the court, and we will exit this stream. 2 happy Rams tonight. A final score of 54-52. What a game. Ryan Fay, the hero tonight. Great performance by him as we see the Rams move to 10-5. Michael Massera and Matthew Dion signing off. Wishing you all a great night. It's time to party, baby.